Welcome to week 2 of the pain management program. Beliefs about pain, reactions to discomfort, and coping skills play an important role in your ability to manage pain and live well with MS. So we're going to be learning about reactions to discomfort and coping skills in this week. I want to remind you that you don't need to be looking at the screen. You don't need to be looking at the PowerPoint. And if you want to follow along with most of what I'm saying, looking at it at the same time you're hearing it, you have the notes that you can look at on your screen or you can print out, and that will allow you to be reading what I am saying as I'm saying it. If, on the other hand, it would be more comfortable for you to listen, then please feel free to listen to me and just scan the PowerPoint or refer back to the PowerPoint from time to time, allowing yourself to feel comfortable enough that you can sit and listen and be alert. So let's talk about the outline for this week. This week I'll be talking about different ways of relating to pain. I'll do some review on understanding depression. We'll be exploring thoughts that hurt and thoughts that help, which is how to use your thoughts to bring comfort to you. And we'll be exploring different coping strategies. Your assignments will be to continue the painless log, to try one new healthy coping strategy, and to explore one movement or physical intervention. And there'll be 2 guided assignments. One is a compassionate observer exercise, and the other is changing the experience of discomfort. But you remember that the assignments are at the end, and it is most helpful for you to go through the entire PowerPoint before beginning your assignments, because the assignments will make much more sense and be much more helpful to you if you go through the PowerPoint first. So let's look at your relationship to pain, and that's really important for you to know because it's a very personal thing. It's different for everyone. And the more you understand how you relate to pain and discomfort, the more you'll be able to intervene and utilize many different skills to increase your comfort. And I know that's what you want to do. So I'm going to ask you to think about, as I'm talking about this, but think about this after. What are your cultural and familial values about pain? And what I mean by that is, do you believe that you should just tough it out? Is that what you were told? When you were a child, what did you hear about pain? And when you were hurt, how did your caregivers respond to pain? Were you told, stop crying? Or were you coddled, and did it scare you even more because you would have a pain and then you would see alarm or overprotection, and that would make it worse? So if in your family, if a big deal was made if you were in pain or got hurt, or anyone else, or if it was discounted, that will give you an idea about how you might relate to your pain. Also now, with who you're living with and your beliefs about minimizing pain. Oh, I can handle this. Or getting alarmed. I have pain. I need to stop what I'm doing immediately. Either way is important for you to understand so that you can be better at managing your pain. What about the way you relate to pain? There's something called a pain identity. Having pain can change the way you view yourself, and you start viewing your life through the lens of a person who is living with pain, and without even realizing it or wanting to. You've begun to identify yourself with discomfort and may have lost who you are when you look at yourself through the lens of discomfort. Something to just be aware of. And how do you communicate your discomfort? Do you communicate? When you are with people and you're feeling uncomfortable, do you let them know? Or do you keep it to yourself? Or do you find that you're often talking about pain and that many of your communications are about pain? So it's important to understand that so that people can know when you're uncomfortable, but so that your discomfort doesn't take center stage and take over. And with that, has pain or avoidance of pain become central to your life? And what I mean by that is how much time are you spending focused on pain, or how much energy are you expending trying to avoid discomfort? It's important to know this. And a really important thing to also know is, can you have a good day even if you're uncomfortable? Can you appreciate other things around you that may be going well even when you're feeling physically uncomfortable? It's really good for you to be able to evaluate so that you understand how central pain has become in your life and how you might be able to intervene with that. So let's talk about your relationship to your body when you're having discomfort. When you're uncomfortable, it is natural to not want to feel your body, to not want to be what's called in your body. And some of the pain management techniques that are very useful help you to be less in touch with your body as a pain reliever. So it's very normal and natural for people who have been living with discomfort to spend quite a bit of time out of your body, not in touch with exactly how your body is feeling. In addition, if you have a history of trauma or abuse, either from when you were a child or more recently, connecting with body sensations may increase your anxiety. And without realizing it, you may have been a little disconnected to your body for quite a long time. In addition, having MS and any of the symptoms of MS can make you not want to be that in touch with what's going on in your body because it can be emotionally painful or bring up anxiety. However, it is really important to connect with your body to effectively manage both pain and MS. And most pain management techniques, and especially some of the ones I'm going to be introducing to you in this program, invite you to notice your body sensations. And you might notice that this feels emotionally uncomfortable or even scary. And this can be quite normal and natural. You can talk about this when we meet by phone, or if you're finding that it's overwhelming for you, you might want to get some help in talking with a counselor or a psychotherapist so that you can feel more comfortable being in your body, more emotionally comfortable. So just be aware that it's completely normal and natural for this to come up, and make a note of it and be able to talk about it.